Thank you, Sanjay Malhotra, who's the Revenue Secretary, Government of India. Minister Sri Mulyani, Commissioner Gentiloni, FATF President T. Rajkumar, OECD General Secretary, Secretary General Matthias Cormann, Excellencies and distinguished guests. Let me first warmly welcome you all in India and to thank you for being here with us and participating in this very important symposium. It is a true honor to bring together this esteemed panel to build on the discourse on this important issue on combating tax evasion, corruption, and money laundering. Financial crimes such as tax evasion, corruption, and money laundering are intrinsically related to each other. For example, proceeds of crime of corruption could have been sourced out of tax evaded money generated through undisclosed transactions or fraudulent means. Proceeds from corrupt means are usually sought to be legitimized by criminals through laundering to escape the reach of law and law enforcement agencies. Furthermore, these financial crimes are also not limited to or restricted to jurisdictional boundaries. With the advancement in technologies and openness in international trade and commerce, criminals have started utilizing sophisticated measures to transfer illegal proceeds across borders through multi-layered transactions involving various forms of assets, including financial assets, crypto assets, and real estate. It is imperative, therefore, that law enforcement agencies work in close collaboration with each other to detect and deter financial violations across multiple domains. To this end, it is important that the personnel of various law enforcement agencies are exposed to various facets involving the different statutes dealing with financial crimes so that the investigative synergies are better utilized. Furthermore, in order to fructify the work to strengthening international interagency collaboration, capacity building of officials working on financial crimes is also essential. In addition to increased cooperation between law enforcement agencies and enhanced capacity building, it is also imperative that we remain alive to the emerging risks of financial transparency. In this context, the progress of work towards the development of crypto asset reporting framework and the update to the common reporting standards is a welcome step. Besides these, we should also examine closely whether there are other classes of assets in respect of which information needs to be shared in a systematic way among jurisdictions. To this end, India welcomes the report of the OECD toward exploring the feasibility of exchange of information on a voluntary basis in respect of immovable property transactions undertaken by residents of a jurisdiction in foreign jurisdictions, which will help in initiating the discussion on this subject. During tax investigations, tax administrations acquire access to large amount of incriminating information obtained through tax treaties, which could have relevance for investigations in other financial crimes. However, the disclosure of such information to other domestic law enforcement agencies is subject to seeking consent from the foreign jurisdiction for the use of such information for non-tax purposes. In this regard, we welcome the recent report of the Global Forum that will assist interested jurisdictions to streamline the process involved in obtaining consent for the use of information obtained through tax treaties for non-tax purposes. The suggestions in the report would help to make the process of obtaining consent from foreign jurisdictions more efficient, and speedy. In leveraging the interconnectedness of investigation in tax evasion, corruption, and money laundering, there is a scope for evolving solutions that can help tackle financial crimes in a more synchronized and effective way. The G20 has helped spearhead a number of reforms to the global tax, anti corruption, and anti money laundering architecture, which has helped shape the discourse towards jurisdictions not only adopting a more holistic approach to financial crimes, but also aided them to collaborate with one another. We hope that the G20 continues exploring the options to further strengthen the global architecture, to fight financial crime, and assist jurisdictions in enhancing their law enforcement capacity. Under the G20 presidency, India has taken the lead for building capacity in tax and financial crime investigation in South Asian region in collaboration with the OECD. As a first step to this initiative, it gives me immense pleasure to announce the launch of the pilot program on tax and financial crime investigation in collaboration with the OECD for the South Asian region starting from 18th July 2023 at the regional campus of the National Academy of Direct Taxes in New Delhi. We look forward to institutionalization of this collaboration and contribution of this initiative in addressing the specific needs of countries in the South Asian region. I would like to express our gratitude to all the distinguished participants and OECD for accepting our invitation to be a part of this symposium. I also thank all the deputies who have consented to represent their respective ministers in this event. Looking forward to an enriching discussion in this symposium. Thank you very much.